Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's NEDA Connections. I am joined with Jaeden Luke and Kianna Garmanian, who are siblings. When Kianna began to suffer with an eating disorder, her brother Jaeden was inspired to write an original song for Kianna, expressing to her how much he wished she could understand that she was perfect and beautiful just the way she is. Kianna is a college graduate from St. Martin's University. Kianna is currently finishing up her new book, The Cross That Set Me Free, which describes her entire journey of recovering from an eating disorder and transformation with Christ. Jaeden has been singing, songwriting, and performing since age 9, when he first picked up a guitar. His latest single, Beautiful, is an inspiring song Jaeden wrote for Kianna, who battled with an eating disorder and is now recovered. Welcome, both of you. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, thank you so much.
And thanks for the promo, too.
Absolutely. All right, so let's dive into the questions. So, Jaeden, the song you wrote entitled Beautiful was inspired by your sister and what she was going through. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, honestly, just seeing her go through that through a year or two time, like I didn't really know exactly how it was I could help her and be a good brother and try to kind of reach my hand out to her. And so kind of coming from a music background and expressing my emotions and thoughts through that, I figured the best way to kind of tell my message and kind of reach out to her was to write a song. And I was really able to see that speak to her even more than my words could. And as an aftermath of that, be able to speak through many other people who are in similar situations.
Yeah, that's so powerful. And I think as a sibling, you're definitely not alone in that thought of wanting to help, not really having the right words to say or knowing what you can do. And so I think it's so wonderful that you took what you knew, which is music, and you kind of conveyed the message you wanted to send to Kianna through that. So speaking of which, Kianna, can you tell us how you felt the first time you heard the song your brother wrote?
Yeah, so I was at college and I had come home for the weekend and I had just started the recovery process. So I was very much on the verge. I was like, should I do this? Should I go back? I had so many conflicting messages in my head. Is this going to be worth it? And so I came home and my brother said, I wrote a song for you. So I come up to his room and my whole family's there, my mom, my dad, and my brother. It's just the two of us, we're siblings. And my family means everything to me. And so when he played this song for the first time, and I remember it just clicked. It was that extra push that I needed, that, okay, I am beautiful, I am loved, I am worthy. And I felt that so strongly in my life that it gave me that confirmation that recovery was going to be the best option for me, that recovery not only for my family, but for myself, and for the best option to be able to live and to thrive.
That's beautiful. And I love that the song does share that powerful message that everyone is worthy of being loved, and regardless of how they look or how they feel. And so why do you think so many people don't feel that they're worthy of this?
Kiana's writing a book about that, actually. She would have a good answer for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think, like and when I was writing this book, I was examining kind of the whole process as we grow and develop, especially as youth and young adults and into our lives. And that's at the core of our identity, that struggle, that wanting to be noticed, wanting to be loved, wanting to be recognized and affirmed by others. And it's part of like our humanity, like at our central core of desiring that love. And so that's a very common struggle that we all share, whether it's spoken about or not. And for me personally, just discovering that in my life from my family, but even more for me through Christ, and finding that my worth was, because I recognize that, not everyone has a family situation or people they can rely on. And I wanted to be completely open about that. But for me, it's recognizing that we all have Christ, and that Christ gives us our worth, and he gives us that reason to fight. So it's like discovering that larger identity.
Yeah, that's awesome that you found your strength through your spirituality. And Jaeden, I want to circle back to you as the sibling of somebody that was going through this. So, what advice would you give to other siblings of people with eating disorders in terms of your own self-care while supporting your family member?
Yeah, that's a hard one because it's hard because you never feel like you're doing enough. Because the end goal is like, oh, I want my sibling to recover and be better. And you can't see that, it's like, man, I'm not doing enough. I'm kind of, falling short of that. But at least what I've seen and what helped Kiana the most was just honestly just being there and being kind of a helping hand whenever she needed. Because I think you have to change the expectation that you won't be able to fix it as a sibling. You won't be able to, as much as you want to, see your sibling be happy. You can't just say something or do something to fix it. But the best thing you could do is be there and accept them and support them for that, whatever that looks like.
I love that, and that's so true. And people put a lot of pressure on themselves when their loved one is struggling, that they wish they can fix it, and it really has to come from the person themselves, and the work that they are doing with their treatment team and their loved ones. Yeah, that's great. Well, so we talked about the song Beautiful, and Jaeden, I believe you have your guitar handy with you.
Yeah.
So would you like to play a few lines from your
I would
song for us?
love to. I would love to. I'm just leaning my guitar on Kiana here. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is Beautiful. Hide it away so no one will notice. Cover my face so they don't get nervous. You think I'm okay, I'm good on the surface. You think I could make the changes that are worth it. I'll live half as much to smile twice as much if it means getting rid of this misery. God, pick up the phone, I can't fight alone. I need someone to tell me that, sister, you are so beautiful. I don't care what you tell yourself. Sister, you are so beautiful. I don't care if the others will hate how you laugh and make fun of the clothes that you wear. Girl, you're perfect, don't change a thing, darling, I swear. Sister, you are so beautiful. I don't care what you tell yourself. 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 I don't care what you tell yourself.
Wow, that was really, really awesome.
Thank you so much.
Singing itself was beautiful. The message was beautiful. The whole thing, not to be cheesy, but beautiful. The name of the song. So thank you for sharing that. And I hope that other viewers that are watching who are either the sibling that's struggling or the sibling of someone that's struggling can really hear and see themselves in those lyrics and in this message. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and just I guess to wrap up, is there anything else that either of you would like to share with us today? Whether it's expanding more on some of the questions or plugging your website, social media, etc.
I think kind of going off what you were saying just a second ago, I think using art as an expression for displaying your feeling and emotion is the best thing you could do. Whether you're in the middle of recovery or if you're just a sibling of someone who is, finding a creative outlet, whether music is my thing, but whether that's painting or running or poems, or like there's so many forms of art that just express your feelings that can just help you just transform so much in that way. So I would say always, find something that makes you happy that way. And also going on the song, Beautiful is on Spotify and iTunes and YouTube, and my website's jaedenluke.com. But that song will be anywhere if you search it. So just a quick
And
promo.
yeah, and we're gonna
Thank you.
add the link where you can find the song and those resources to the caption when we're done with the recording. So
And
that'll
thank you.
be
And
accessible for everyone.
Yes, and I guess I just want to say from someone who has been through an eating disorder and fully recovered that it's worth it. You are worth it, and hope is real. When I was in that situation, I thought I was going to be the only person in the world that would never recover, and my life has fully transformed. It has improved from before my eating disorder ever started, fully transformed in every way. So please, please know that you are beautiful, you are loved, and if you don't believe it, allow us to say it to you. Listen to the song and hear that, and it's worth it. You are worth it.
Thank you. That is an amazing note to end on. I ditto what you say. And
I can't
if you
top
are
that.
struggling, then please know that the NEDA helpline is available if you need some short-term support or to get resources, treatment options, anything like that. And so that's on our website at www.nationaleatingdisorders.org. And thank you both. This was really fun, this conversation, this
Thank
song.
you. Thank
I'm really glad we got to do this. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope the viewers at home enjoyed it as much as I did. So thank you.
Thank you
you.
so much for having us.
All right, take care. Bye.
Thank you.